We love the concept of the individual savings account, or ISA for short. What's not to love? Tax-free investment returns that can rocket power your investment gains, and you don't even have to pay tax when you withdraw. That's amazing, right?
Well, not exactly. There are a number of problems with ISAs we're going to cover in this video and see if we can find any workarounds. Let's check it out. Welcome to Money Unshackled, the investment channel that sets you and your finances free. This is Andy, I'm Ben, and if you like what we say, click the like button and hit subscribe.
Also, if you want to support the channel, check out some of the affiliate links in the description below. We've listed loads of cool stuff that will help you become financially free. Let's get into it.
What is an ISA? To keep it brief, an ISA is essentially a tax wrapper that you put around your investments and protects them from capital gains tax, savings tax and dividend tax. This part is truly amazing.
What's the problem? Number 1, Inflexible. Before April 2016, any money that you put into an ISA would count towards your annual limit. This was a problem because any money that you withdraw and then replace would still count towards your annual limit.
Then, the government introduced the so-called Flexible ISA, which removed this restriction.
Hooray!
But, and this is a big but, they did not make it compulsory across all ISAs. Each institution can decide whether they want to implement this flexibility or not. Unfortunately, many do not. For instance, we occasionally want to withdraw money from a stocks and shares ISA and transfer it into a cash ISA or innovative ISA, but we cannot. The solution? All ISAs should be flexible without exception.
Number 2, one ISA rule. You can only open one ISA per year for each account type. That's one stocks and shares ISA, one innovative ISA, and one cash ISA, and so on. This is a major problem because it prevents you from diversifying as well as you would like.
Investment platforms are covered by up to £85,000 by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. If you wanted to invest in multiple ISAs across multiple platforms, then you are out of luck.
An even bigger problem lies with the innovative ISA, which is used to buy peer-to-peer lending investments. These platforms have zero FSCS protection, so it would be prudent to invest across multiple platforms, but you can't do this in 1 year through an ISA.
There is actually a new peer-to-peer platform out there called Orca, which invests in 5 different peer-to-peer platforms on your behalf. So this is a kind of workaround, but we would prefer to see an actual improvement made at government level. We'll put a link to Orca in the description below. They advertise 5.3% returns. You can get higher than this on single platforms like Funding Circle, also linked in the description below.
Number 3, £20,000 limit. £20,000 annual limit seems like a lot, but for the average person this isn't always enough. For instance, you might inherit money or sell a property, which means that you come into a lot of money all at once, which you might not ordinarily get in 1 year.
In times like these, a £20,000 annual limit seems unfair. What is the difference between getting £20,000 a year for 5 years or £100,000 all at once? If you somehow come into a large sum of money, you will have no choice but to invest most of this outside of an ISA, and then you will be liable to taxes, such as the dividend tax and capital gains tax.
What we would like to see is the removal of the annual limit and in its place a lifetime limit. This could be similar to that of the pension limit, which is set at just over £1 million in a lifetime. As baby boomers are getting older and beginning to pass on huge sums of wealth to younger generations, it seems unfair that they cannot put this money into an ISA straight away.
Number 4, too many account types. Over time, the government has created numerous account types which we think are getting too complicated. For instance, the Lifetime ISA and the Help to Buy ISA are 2 different products, but both allow you to save for a house with a 25% government top-up.
Surely some of these accounts need to be amalgamated to avoid some of this unnecessary confusion. What tends to happen is, if something becomes too complicated, people don't use them. And above anything else, we want people to learn to love investing.
Question of the day. What don't you like about the current ISA regime? Let us know in the comments.
Thanks for watching! On this channel we talk a lot about personal finance, investing and all things money. And if you want to see more great content, please click the subscribe button below.
This is Money Unshackled. See you next time.